5 reasons your next home project might fail and how to avoid them. Most people dream of building their own home at some point in their lives. It's a huge project and one that comes with a lot of responsibility and risks involved. But the sense of accomplishment when you get your home finally built is unmatched. However, many people make the mistake of jumping into the project without doing enough research first. If you're not careful, your next home build project could end up being a disaster. In this blog post, we will discuss 5 common reasons why your home build project might fail and how to avoid them altogether. Number 1. Lack of proper planning and research. The first and most common reason why home build projects might fail is due to a lack of proper planning and research. Building a house is not something that you can just wing. There are a lot of details involved, from the design, the layout of the house, to the permits and the construction process. If you don't put your efforts and time into the research, you will most likely run into a lot of problems along the way. To avoid this, make sure that you take the time to plan everything out carefully before you even start construction. You first need to work with an experienced architect or designer to come up with a well thought out design for the house, and then get all the necessary permits in order before starting the building. Number 2, unrealistic expectations or too many changes in requirements. Another common reason a few building projects fail is when the homeowners have unrealistic expectations or make too many changes in their requirements during construction. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to change your mind about something in the middle of construction, which will often result in additional costs being added up, unnecessary delays in construction, conflicts with contractors and the construction crew, poor workmanship due to the changes. In order to avoid this, you need to be absolutely sure about what you want before construction even starts. Have a clear vision of your dream home and make sure that everyone involved in the project, from the builder, the designer, and all the construction crew are on the same page. This way there'll be no surprises or changes that could potentially derail the entire project. Number 3, hiring the wrong builder or contractor. There is one more common issue that can cause problems during the home building, and that is hiring the wrong builder or contractor. It's very important that you do your due diligence to search for a reputable, professional and experienced builder who has experience in the construction of the type of home that you want to build and who you can trust to do a great job. To make it easier, you can get recommendations from friends or family who have built homes before, and be sure to read their reviews online. Or you can search online for home builders in your area and look at their past projects to get an idea of the quality of the work they do. Once you've found a few potential builders, meet with them in person to discuss your project and get a sense of whether or not they would be a good fit for you. Ask the builder if they are licensed and insured, and make sure you get everything in writing before you sign a contract. Hiring the right builder is the most crucial step of ensuring that your home build project is a success. Number 4, inadequate communication with the builder or designer. Communication is key in any collaborative project, but it's especially important when you're building a house, as there are so many different people involved. Unfortunately, many home build projects fail due to inadequate communication between the homeowners and the builder or designer. One of the biggest problems that can occur is when there are misunderstandings about what the homeowner wants in the middle of the project, which can often lead to frustration on both sides. To avoid this, it's important that you are very clear about your vision for the home from the start, and that you communicate regularly with your builder or designer to ensure that your vision is being carried out. From the architect to the builder to the construction crew, it's important that everyone is on the same page in order to avoid any confusion or miscommunication that could lead to problems. You must make sure that the builder that you're working with is someone that you can easily communicate with and who is willing to listen to your ideas and suggestions. They should also keep you updated on the progress of the project regularly so that you can provide feedback along the way. Some professional builders like us even use project management software to keep you updated 24/7, so you're always in control and aware of which stage a project is running at. Number 5, unclear contract with too many variables involved. Before you sign a contract with a builder, it's important that you understand every single detail in the agreement and there are no hidden costs or variables involved. Otherwise, you could end up paying more than you expected and your whole project turns into nothing but a mess. There are some builders who include these 2 key terms in their contract that you must avoid at all costs: provisional sums, or PSs, prime costs, PCs. A provisional sum is an estimated cost of services or items of the project which are not fully known before the contract is signed and the project actually begins, such as landscaping, excavation, soil testing, etc. On the other hand, prime costs refer to the budget allocated for the items or products that are required during each stage of the project, however without knowing which brand or model both parties will agree to go with later. We have a detailed article on this topic and you can check it out and learn more on our website about hidden costs that might be involved in some builders' contracts and why you must go with a fixed price contract. So you must ask your builder to omit these two terms from your building contract agreement, as they can often lead to unexpected costs that can blow out your budget. Alternatively, you can hire a professional builder who provides a fixed price contract with detailed line-to-line items and inclusions mentioned in the contract, so there are no hidden costs or no surprises down the line. Next steps. Now that you know the 5 main reasons why home build projects can fail, as well as how you can avoid them, you're one step closer to making an informed decision and making your dream home a reality. If you're planning on building a custom home or renovating your existing home in Townsville and want it completed within an agreed time frame without any unexpected costs, then feel free to contact us today on 47241964, or you can book a 30-minute free consultation with us. We'd be happy to talk to you and listen to your project goals.